Welcome to Comfortable Being Uncomfortable, your place for all things culture, laughter, and interesting topics.
We're still here. We're still fucking here.
You can catch us every Sunday at 12 p.m. going over great topics, including Doc Ronnie Mac's Crazy Say What and the even crazier Confession Letter. Marry and have mixed kids and show up at his doorstep like, Granddad, you think I'm tripping? We also love interacting with our viewers. We also have hard-hitting, great interviews with great people.
Look at my man's face. I want to see how he.
Join us as we go on this ride together. Trust us, you won't be disappointed. Comfortable Being Uncomfortable starts in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Chaka chow.
Oh, really?
Chaka chow. Chaka chow. Yo, what up? And what is up, everybody? Live from the DMV. It's your boy.
What up, Doc?
It's your man.
Why you got that suit in there? Live from the DMV.
Martini.
It's your boy.
Yeah. Oh, fancy ass.
Trent B, what's up, man?
Man, what up? We still here.
Really, Trent? Really?
Yo. Hey, got you, Rob. What's up? Miko.
It's rock bottom. What's up?
Hey, you loud today.
I am, yes.
Shit.
Hey, guys.
Woo! Turn down my mic on my headphones.
I have headphones now, okay?
Crystal, what you modeling?
She got a date
know.
later, bro. She got that date.
She don't know.
Your microphone's muted. I can't hear you.
She got some toes to get rubbed.
I said, why y'all always picking on me?
We love you, Crystal.
Crystal, you do it to yourself, though. Honestly.
She about to get them toes, bro.
Oh man, Rob.
That ain't the only thing.
All hail Cobra.
What?
Look at his glasses. I can see myself in her mode.
Mr. Cool Mo D himself.
You can't see me, man. Oh,
What's
wow.
up, man? What's up, Rob?
What up, yo? How's everybody doing?
It's popping.
She said, "What's popping?"
Yeah, that's
Brand
what I'm
new whip.
saying. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Wonk, wonk.
We're still here.
Shut
That's
up.
like
Fucking here.
Hey, Rob. So what was that conversation? What was that conversation from?
That was when we was talking about the Native American joints.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that.
think me and Trent was in like a screaming match or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't know how we got there too.
Yeah, I have no idea, man. You know, that
We're
was in the
still
early
here.
stages.
Yeah,
That was in the early stages of the show.
Oh. No. That's before you left. The first time.
That's shade.
that's when Rob used to be angry all day.
He used to get angry. He used to get
He was
angry.
mad.
He used to get mad.
He was mad at the world.
Look at him. He mad right now.
He pregame with the green juice. That's what he did. He pregame with the joint.
He got the green
Right?
juice.
Yeah.
He taking the CBD.
That
He
was
going to therapy. My man doing good. Oh man. Oh
Yeah.
no. See, that's what happened during that argument. You was drinking that.
Yeah, I might want to fight a couple motherfuckers. You never know, man. You know?
Yeah. Okay. All right, Joe, man. Going around the room real quick, man. Virtuous Essence Candle Company, man. Dr. Regina Warren. Make sure y'all go hit them up. CBU 5, 21%. CBU 21, 5% off. So they got some great candles, man. Better than Bed Bath and Beyond and all that stuff. So,
Man,
Trent-
beyond.
is that what it's called? Bed Bath and Beyond?
Yeah, I think it's Bad Bath.
No,
Bath and Body
no.
Works.
It's Bath and
Bath
Body
and
Works.
Body
Body Works.
I'm I'm like, it is. Yeah, sure, it is.
You got Bath and Body Works. You have the Yellow Candle Company.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Trent, man, what we got, man? Rock Bottom, right? Yeah, Rock Bottom, yes.
It's Rock Bottom.
Yo, man, check out Keith, man. Down there in Chesapeake, man, does all our beats and everything like that. Man, we got a lot of stuff coming up for y'all today, man. A lot of topics, man. Got a confession letter that's crazy. You know, I don't know how you deal with that. And then we also got Rob's rant coming up later on today. Ain't no telling what he's going to talk about because he didn't tell nobody. So that's going to be interesting as well. But, you know, but you know what we got to do, man? We got to jump right into this thing, man, with my boy, Trent B.
Hey, first of all, I must say that Madman Manhattan you got, Rod, looks real good, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
That joint looks good.
It's delicious, too.
Yeah. All right, man, let's go ahead and get down talking about
it's really apple
Manhattans. It's really apple juice. Apple juice and some berries.
You know Ron ain't old enough. You know Ron ain't old enough to drink.
You said that last week. Next.
We're talking about not old enough to do anything. Bill Cosby, there's a new documentary.
What a segue.
That was a segue. Yeah.
W. Kamau Bell has a new documentary coming out today about Bill Cosby. And, you know, Bill Cosby has been released from jail, but I think he got accused again by another person. And I think it was somebody did a documentary on the next subject that we're talking about that included Bill Cosby. I was actually watching CNN the other day, and they played that clip. I think it was back in the 70s when he was talking about Spanish Fly. But anyway, this documentary comes out today. Are you guys gonna watch it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it. I gotta see if I get bootleg Showtime so I can touch it.
You say bootleg?
Sign up for 7 free days and then cut it off.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
how you do it.
There
That's
you go.
true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna watch it.
That's how you know Miko Black. She said, "Get that 7-day free trial and then end it."
Yep. I damn sure did.
So we know what you be doing, Miko.
I mean, you have to maximize. You know, you got to maximize shit. Hulu does it like 3 days. You get the Hulu. You know, you got to swap. You got to see which one you're gonna do. Switch it out.
She be making up different emails every week.
MikoWasHere.com. Miko was not here. You got to do it. Let's hit you up, Jerry.
Oh, somebody said he got the hookup. Okay, hook us up. Hook us up.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch the documentary.
Why?
Because I wanna remember Bill Cosby the way that I wanna remember him.
Oh.
That was not Bill Cosby.
You can suck your teeth and do all the whatever the fuck you want, but at the end of the day, I grew up as this is one of my television dads that I grew up watching. You know what I mean? And on top of that, the man they talking about they accusing him again and shit. The man's dick don't even fucking work. Come on, man. What kind of dumb shit is this? I mean, real shit.
Well, how do you know it don't work?
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
How you know it don't work?
Hey, Crystal. Just because you got a new man in the life, don't start acting like you know what sex is.
Let me tell you.
You want to jump out there? I'm a hand.
Just because I got a new man, don't mean I ain't know what sex was before. Okay.
Okay.
I'm 40 damn years old. I'm 40 years old, but yes, my man does me right. Thank you.
She put it out there.
I'm not questioning your relationship. All I'm saying is that don't come from it.
It ain't nothing
That's all.
like you putting it out there like there's something I should be ashamed of.
No, but
anyway, talking about intercourse, Hugh Hefner.
Way to transition.
Hugh Hefner. There's a new one of his old ex-mini of Playboy. She came out, and among other things, of course, about him grooming young women and things like that. He has been accused of bestiality. Apparently, this young woman was forced to, do things with animals. And at one point, she apparently walked in on Hugh actually doing something to her dog. And so, I mean, right? It's let's start with Ron because he know a lot about that. What you think, man?
Yeah, he knows a whole lot about that shit.
Oh, look. Because he got the
Yeah,
power.
yeah.
Because he got the power
Yeah.
on that board. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, my Lord. Oh, look.
He knows all about animal husbandry.
Look, he's gonna play the crickets again. Watch. he got too much power, man, with that thing.
We should all get our little board at our virtual
I know,
site
right?
and have put our own joints up there. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to find some sound effects on my phone.
Anyway, we're talking about bestiality.
Crystal, you talking is a sound effect.
Yeah, you too. You breathing is a sound effect.
Ooh.
Okay, y'all going at it today.
I thought we were talking about Hugh Hefner.
I was about to say.
Why we start attacking each other?
Oh, my bad.
I
My
don't
bad,
know.
y'all. My
It's a
bad.
roast session.
My bad. My bad.
Why
I was about to play that slow music and put them two in the room by themselves and let them go at it. You know what I'm saying?
He must have been thinking about me before the show.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, suicide is an option. So,
oh man, y'all are. Ooh, this is getting rough. Anyway,
what happened?
Anyway,
Crystal.
I'm curious. What's going on? We was talking about Hugh Hefner,
bestiality,
and then Rob and Crystal going at it again.
Then we started talking about Ron and animal husbandry, and then we got to Crystal.
He
and now we
coming for
back
me,
to the,
you know.
I'm not. You started this shit. Now you want to back up and act like you're a victim.
Who was coming
Jerry
for who?
Springer.
You started it, Crystal.
How did I start it? How did I start it? You started coming for me. Talking about
Rob, you just mad? Are you mad because Crystal got a new boo?
He's quiet.
I guess so.
I might be in my feelings a little bit. She happy. He makes her happy. It's all over her face. You know, I might be feeling some kind of way about that.
Oh.
Not. But I am happy for it though, for real.
All right, Trent, man. What else we got, man? Trent, because Hugh Hefner is not as a dead subject. No point intended.
Well. Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying he dead, so it ain't no, you know.
Dang.
I mean,
Yo, Trent, this ain't the soul. Hey, Trent, this ain't the Soul Train line, man. Keep your camera still, man. See over there dancing and shit. He about to do the robot.
All right, come on, man. What's next?
Anyway, did y'all hear about that? You see, Rob's boy Peter Ducey. He asked a dumb question, and Joe Biden did that.
Dumb question.
Yeah, Joe Biden called him a stupid SOB on a hot mic. But Joe Biden's used to doing that, though.
Why are you sending 8,500 troops to Ukraine, possibly?
Joe Biden.
Thank you, guys. Will you take questions on inflation then?
Let's do it. Thank you. Thank you
Do you
all.
think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Ooh. Good night. Rob, I think you had a lot to say about this, because you went off. I don't know what Miko and Trent, y'all figure out what y'all going on with y'all cameras, please. Rob, I know you went off.
As far as I'm concerned, man, if that was Donald Trump up there, y'all would have had a fucking fit. Y'all would be up there with pitchforks and fucking, battle axes and shit trying to burn down the White House. If that had been Donald Trump, oh shit. And I will admit, Donald Trump has said some dumb shit in his days. But this guy right here, really, I mean, it was a legitimate question, and it's, to show you bias, this Trent led off. Oh yes, the dumb question. Peter Ducey's part of the reporting corps. There are no dumb questions, remember?
No.
But I guess y'all just forgot that because Joe Biden was, fuck, yeah.
Get there,
so
get there.
No, but that was Trump. At a lot of points, that was Trump. And Trump didn't do it on a hot mic. He did it on a freaking open mic. So
what he said? What he said?
What didn't he say? Goodness
He
gracious.
made fun of a disabled. Didn't he make fun of a disabled reporter?
Yeah, man.
Like on an open mic.
He called
and mocked
shithole
them?
Turn your
countries in
mic,
Africa.
turn your phone, turn your video on, Trent. I can't go to you.
Okay.
But yeah, it was Trump plenty of times. That's a lot of his base was for that, for Trump just saying anything outrageous, and it was all the time.
So what? I would
See,
rather
now
have
it's so
I would rather have that man in office right now and not be paying $10 for a pack of chicken and be paying $4.50 like I did 2 years ago.
Bro, you act like
Not
you
be
act
paying
like the, you
$3
act like
and 50
inflation
cents for
happened
gas.
overnight. You act like that shit wouldn't have been $10 regardless who in office. Stop it.
It wasn't,
Stop
man. We were energy
Stop it.
independent
Stop it.
the
I
entire
told
time
look, we
he
done
was
had
in
this
office.
conversation, bro.
Go
We
ahead
done
and
had this
deny it,
conversation.
Ron. Go ahead
Nah,
and
we
keep
done had
denying
this
it, Ron.
conversation before, bro. We done had this
You
conversation
had
before.
this conversation, not
with
me.
you,
Just
with
because
you,
just because
with
you call
you,
yourself
with
explaining
you. I
something
had this
doesn't mean
conversation
it's
with you
true.
before, and I told you
Here
the
you
way
go.
economics
Here you
works,
go.
it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight, bruh. I told you that.
What was the,
I told you that.
The very first?
Get it through your head. Come on, bruh.
Split the screen. Split the screen, motherfucker.
That we're still
Talking to the mic.
here.
Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic.
I want you.
Talking to the
All
mic.
right, so tell me something. What were the very first actions that Joe Biden did as soon as he got into office?
Oh, what you gonna say? He took away everything that Donald Trump put in place?
Exactly. What was one of the very
That's
first
the same
things that he
damn
did?
thing that Donald Trump did to Obama's policy.
Just answer
Okay,
my
but
question, Ron.
okay, but no, you didn't have a
One of the
problem when
very
Donald
first-
Trump did that. So keep going. I'll listen.
All right, so one of the very first things that he did was make the United States energy, or he took away America's independence for energy. We were the leading exporter of oil and natural gas in the entire world. Okay? Joe Biden took that away from us. What was the second thing he did? He started shutting down oil pipelines.
So again, these are price inflations. These are price inflations that happen overnight. What you don't realize, Rob, is what you don't realize, Rob, is economic policies do not. What you don't realize, Rob, is economic policies do not impact America overnight. They don't. It takes years. Okay? It takes years. I've been saying this ever since. Hold on, let me look. I just let you talk. I just let you say your point. 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 Yes, I did. You just sat there and said your point. Now you whether or not you made it a point or not, that's up to for question. But what I'm saying is economic policy does not happen overnight. I've been saying that ever since we've been on this show. When you came on this show, I said the same thing. I said Obama's 8 years in office is going to impact Donald Trump's 4 years in office because of his economic policies. And everybody was like, oh, the economy's turning over. We're doing so much better under Donald Trump. And guess what? Donald Trump came into office and he did away with almost everything that Obama did. And guess what? Now we're starting to see the effects now during Biden's administration. And now everybody want to put it on Biden. And I keep telling y'all, it's not always the current president who is impacting the economy. It's the previous administration that impacts the economy. Economics does not happen overnight.
I don't believe that.
Well, you ain't got to. That's a lot of things. People don't have to believe anything. Go look it up.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
I believe that the stock market, which happens in real time, actually was the highest that it's ever been under Donald Trump. Everybody was eating when he was at the table. Everybody was at the table.
You wasn't eating no
deny
steaks.
That too?
You wasn't eating no steaks. You was not eating no steaks.
Do you see my stomach? I've been eating, man.
So you eating good right now. So you eating good right now then. So why you complaining?
Rob, you just got mad about bias,
and
now you being biased now. You got mad about us being biased. Now you being biased now because you know that's how economics works, bro.
All I'm doing is
that's a simple economics 101 class, bro.
What do you man? You want to sit up here and try to berate and belittle somebody, but everything that I say is backed by facts. You sitting up here with opinions. Who am I going to believe? Myself?
Who?
What?
Who?
Go ahead with that shit.
Who said what? Who are you talking to?
You ain't got a fact to back up a damn thing you saying. No.
Wow.
So Mr. Cool Mo D over there is saying that I don't have facts.
Wow.
I don't know. What's he doing?
Cricket.
What was that?
It was a TikTok challenge.
What was that?
He doing a TikTok challenge.
What was that?
He was percolating.
What was that? What was that?
Percolator.
They doing the percolating angle. I smoke a puff, give nigga. You about to smoke a cigar? Go ahead. Hey man, y'all know me and Rob. We go at it all the time. Hey man, give it up for Trent, man. On around home.
Boo!
Yeah.
Trent, this is one around the horn. This is one around the horn where Trent ain't do shit. You ain't comment on nothing. You ain't offer an opinion on nothing. All you did was read 1 or 2 sentences
and antagonize.
And instigate.
Yeah.
I was instigating.
Hey, but Rob, it is true. You know, all you got to do is take an economics class. You'll learn that. You'll learn that lesson.
I took economics, statistics, all that bullshit.
Yeah,
you ain't got to tell me shit.
But see, now here's the thing now, Rob. You took that shit back in 1945. That don't equate to now. You took economics and statistics back in 1945. It's 2022. All right. Hey, baby, we'll be right back with Miko. Come out of this, I know him. Go ahead, Miko.
I cannot with y'all. Okay. All right.
Miko, did you just change your clothes?
Change your clothes? Yeah, I did.
What the hell? What are you doing?
You have time to do that?
That's why her camera was off. That's why her camera was off.
Next to you or something, you jump in there, twirl around a couple times like Wonder Woman and come out.
I just didn't like that color. It was not given what it should have been given. All right, confession.
I was liking that shit.
I've been
1945.
And her clothes. Shut up.
I've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. I decided to move to Africa to be with my now husband. We met a little over a year ago and all seemed well. However, I'm starting to see the manipulation and lies from him. From the money going missing in their accounts, lack of interest, and lies about getting a job, and meeting other American women on an international dating app. It's all coming out. I've invested so much to leave my life in America, to move here, and to start something. With all that said, I am a 47-year-old woman and don't want to start over and just accept this situation as it is.
What?
Thoughts, everyone? Oh my goodness.
Wow. Got to be the dumbest motherfucker.
Damn, Miko, you sound like you was about to cry just reading the letter.
I was trying to put some passion in it. I feel like as a woman, this is like 47 is not old, right? I could be biased. It's not old. Why do you think you have to accept this and just keep it as it is? This dude is dating. He moved you to freaking Africa. And he's still looking for women in America? What the fuck?
It sounds like 90 Day Fiance.
That's crazy.
It do sound like 90 Day Fiance.
It sounds like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
She need them.
You actually watch that shit, Ron? Don't admit that again, man.
You crazy, bro. 90 Day Fiance
that
funny
was a good show.
What you talking about? See, you watch Fox News and whatever. Just you stay watching that, right? You that's your entertainment. I understand why.
He watched that War Room with Steve Bannon.
I watched the War Room with Steve Bannon.
Oh, there you go. Hey. Look at Rob.
Hey, is it too late? So y'all remember a couple weeks ago when we had Adrian on, he was talking about, you know, it's kind of, you get into that age where you kind of gotta, hurry up, Is she at that age?
That doesn't mean accept bullshit. Like, would you rather be by yourself or be with somebody that's scamming you? That you got to worry about money missing and that's not faithful to you? I mean, come on now. Who wants to live their life like that? Like, I don't. I would rather be by myself than to deal with that bullshit.
Well, Rob is 58 and
listen, man.
He chilling.
Listen here, Mighty Mouse. When you climb down off your damn 9 phone books so you can sit up there and operate the microphone.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
He said 9 phone books.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I'll be 58 without a height impediment. I'll be all right.
He said phone books. He just showed his age.
I mean, yeah.
Miko, you read this letter. and you got to kind of give her some feedback. Tell her what she needs to do.
Okay, listen, sis. Oh, this little twisty. Sis, you gotta leave. You gotta leave him. That makes zero sense. You got at least a strong 50, 40 years left in you. You have to leave this African scheming mofo and move
God
on
damn.
with your life. That's what it is. It is.
This African
You're right.
Yo,
Yo,
she's right.
It's time to go. Like, move back to this continent, dog. Just come back. Come back.
Nah, I said keep your happy ass on over there. You didn't like us enough to stay. You didn't like us enough. You didn't like us enough to stay. Go find you another thirst trapping motherfucker over there. And try to hook up with him.
Be a warrior princess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
my thing is this: like, as much as I love me, my black women, as much as I love me, my black sisters, I'm not trying to go to Africa to meet one of them just because of that. Whatever her intentions. Whatever her intentions, he said, coming to America 3. That's cold. Right. Yo, I don't have to go to Africa to meet somebody that's worthwhile. If you had a hung in there, I'm sure there's somebody here in the United States that could have, wet your whistle. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you over there, make the best of it, G. Show them what you're made of. You 47, you got a good from Miko's lips to God's ears. You got another 40 years left, so make the best out of it.
Yeah, you got to leave. I mean, you're not happy. I don't agree. You should not stay there. You don't know anyone. I mean, I don't know her history. Do they have kids? What's going on with her? What does her family have to say about this? Is she embarrassed to come back? No, does she have kids like already?
Yeah, it doesn't say any of that, but it just makes it seems like she's at the point where she's like, I'm 47, I don't want to start over. But let me tell you, like, I dealt with a lot of bullshit in my 40 years,
No.
Look at you.
And
say it ain't so.
Crystal said she didn't have to go to Africa to find her boo.
And I finally met somebody that's a good guy, but it took me 40 years to, to find that. So you just never know. What?
He pulled a Kevin Hart. He pulled a Kevin Hart.
Yo, Crystal, it took you 40 years to take that fucking Christmas tree down too, didn't it?
Is it down yet, Crystal?
It's not.
Yeah, that's why
it's not down.
It's still up there. That's why.
It says camera angle. She changed the camera angle.
That's why she changed her settings.
That's good.
It's still up.
All right, yo.
We're still here.
Oh,
hey, yo, give it up. Give it up for Miko. Confession letter.
Yeah.
All right, yo, we'll be right back, man. We got a quick commercial break from Recovery Athletics. When we come out the commercial break, man, we're going to talk about wokeism, man. Wokeism is back at it again. We're going to see why.
Have you been searching for a high-quality, high-functional, and in-style activewear brand? Well, look no further and head over to www.recoveryathletics.com. There you can shop both men's and women's active lifestyle wear, including sports bras, leggings, training tights, and tees. Support a fast-growing, Black, female-owned brand whose mission is to simply inspire others to maintain a healthy state of mind, body, and spirit by living a balanced and active lifestyle. Even better, RA is now offering 35% off to CBU listeners. All you have to do is use code RA35 at checkout, and you will receive 35% off your next order. Shop now.
All right. And we back. And if y'all heard all that, I thought I had the microphone on mute.
You did not.
Apparently I didn't. I had knocked over this glass. Yeah, knocked over the glass, and that's why you don't see it in the picture right now. All right, so
you ever notice that Ron is the clumsiest dude you ever know? He don't know how to open champagne bottles. He be knocking over glasses full of apple juice and shit. Come on, man. We got to put a little bib around your neck and shit. Make sure that you strap it to the high chair properly.
Boy, somebody
use your Cheerios, man, and just operate.
Are you mad from earlier?
And
are you
suck
mad?
up your Fruit Loops, man.
Are you mad from earlier? Are you mad from
I'm
earlier?
mad that you got that. I'm mad that you got that pigeon on the top of your hat.
Oh.
I tried to hype you. Tried to help you.
I'm about to say y'all tried to help him. Like, oh. Stay helping, bro. He was on a roll until then. He should have just stopped. He
said pigeon.
Hey, Trent.
You remember them pigeons?
Trent.
Oh yeah, the pigeons.
Now he want to talk about pigeons. He want to talk about pigeons, and he the main motherfucker that got a pigeon coop in his backyard. He got a pigeon coop. Y'all didn't know Rob got a pigeon coop? We'll play that video for you. We'll play that video for y'all next week. He got a pigeon coop.
Groceries is just bread. All type of bread.
All right, Joe. Wokeism. So apparently, man, M&M's, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and Minnie Mouse are all under different changes. So if you can see that M&M's have changed it, they wanted to be inclusive and show different variations of M&M's, show them wearing different shoes. Minnie Mouse is coming out, and Minnie Mouse now has a pantsuit on, looking like Hillary Clinton. And and now and it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They coming after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and saying, hey, look, they're reaching out to the dwarfism community and wanting to address, the whole Seven Dwarfs concept. And they kind of came after Snow White a while back about last spring about the whole rape culture thing because of the sleeping, I don't know how that thing works.
You mean
but
Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty, not Snow White. Yeah, and you know how that shit works. But the fact of the matter is, wokeism is coming out and apparently attacking these different movies, shows, and everything like that. And it kind of goes back to a lot of these Disney TV shows or movies like Jungle Book, a couple other things from back in the day when they were talking about had hidden racist remarks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And they're coming out and attacking them and saying like, oh yeah, we got to put this disclaimer out before you watch it. I'm just like, I'm confused. So with wokeism coming out and attacking these three elements that we're talking about, M&M, Snow White, and Minnie Mouse, what y'all think about that? What y'all think? Is we going too far? What's up?
It's going backfire. It's going backfire, bro. And you can already see it, right? I think there's a small contingent of people, right, who are pushing this type of stuff. But I believe the majority of people aren't really, pushing for this or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I think this is really getting beyond itself, like green M&M and giving Minnie Mouse a pantsuit to try to be all inclusive and stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on here, man? I think it's gonna backfire.
Well, apparently the pantsuit thing was done for Women's Month, right? And apparently,
so having a fucking skirt on's not being a woman?
Apparently not.
Hey, apparently not, Rob.
According to Disney.
Well, according to people that are woke, it's just saying that they should be wearing just like M&M's. Like if you notice, the green M&M has on heels at the top, but at the bottom, on the new side, the green M&M has on tennis shoes. And they were trying to be more inclusive, saying that women can wear tennis shoes as well. And I get it.
No,
but at the same time,
I could wear a dog collar around my fucking neck. That doesn't mean I do.
You probably do. You probably do.
Talking about bestiality.
Look at his face. Trent, your face.
Well, I caught your face right at a good time.
That was perfect.
That's gonna be the thumbnail for this week's show.
That's funny.
Miko and Chris, I'm gonna go to y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all being two women on this show. Miko remains to be seen.
Damn.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
I'll just fucking with you. I'll just fucking with you because she always be fucking with me. So I'm fucking with you. But no, Miko and Chris, I'm gonna go to y'all and because y'all the two women on the show. What y'all got to say about this?
Did you want to go, Miko?
Yeah. What did I say? I think that they're going too far, and I am heavy on the LGBTQ support community. I really, really am. I just think like you're really sending a different message. It doesn't define you that you have on a Ellen DeGeneres pantsuit versus a little dress. Like, that's not cool. You can be who you want. You don't need that. I mean, if they weren't replacing it, if they were just giving her another wardrobe just to change in and out, that's fine. But they're literally, correct me, they're literally replacing her little dress, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing? Yeah. So I don't like that. And I don't think that they needed to change those damn M&Ms up either, because first of all, they don't even have legs. Like, that's just stupid, you know? Like, that makes no sense.
like real talk, Miko, like when you eat the M&Ms, you thinking about the fucking legs?
Right. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I got a bag right here, yo. You know, when I went to change my shirt, I dug it in
I'm a fucking
and
psycho. I do.
Okay.
So now you went to
Yeah,
go ahead, Chris.
I agree. I think it's going too far. These are like fictional characters. They're not real life, people. And I could see if it was like, a real life movie and they want to be inclusive and include, different characters that represent different parts of life. But these are fictional characters. Like, who the fuck cares that Eminem has on heels or Minnie Mouse has on a dress? I mean, I don't care. I know that in real life that, women are represented all kinds of different ways in real life scenarios and real life movies, so what an Eminem does or what, Snow White or, whoever Minnie Mouse does is, I'm not really concerned about it, nor do I think it's going to have any effect on a kid watching it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Elijah Jermaine Bowser just came in and he said something. He said these movies are made for kids. Adults may see these things, but the difference between kids and adults is the fact that kids are naturally innocent because they don't see what adults see and they're taking it too far. And I think, and I agree with Elijah right there. And the reason I agree was because adults, even though we may create these movies, right, we get too emotionally involved, right, or too sensitive about the subjects, and they start. Rob, why you say that? Why you say that?
What?
Anyway, but no, people get too emotionally involved with these shows, and they start trying to figure out. I think they try to look at things in these movies and try to apply it to their narrative, right?
Yeah.
With Jungle Book, like I'm still, I'm still like how, and everybody's trying to apply that to their narrative, and I'm like. And it's always the people that don't look like us that's making these complaints.
I mean, here's the thing: you don't need to change Minnie Mouse's dress to a pantsuit for women to think they can, have. Oh, I can wear a pant dress now because I saw Minnie Mouse doing it.
Right?
Women ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need to change the M&M to tennis shoes for women not to think they can wear tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
They're not stupid.
Right. This is something that your parents teach you. They teach you that you can wear heels, you can wear tennis shoes, you can wear pantsuit, you can wear a dress, you can wear this, you can wear that. Why do we need TV to teach us that?
Well, take a look at the organizations. I mean, you got the M&Ms that are basically headquartered in New Jersey. Mars Incorporated is headquartered in northern New Jersey. I mean, it's about as far left a liberal state as you could possibly get. Take a look at Walt Disney. Walt Disney, everybody knows the Disney Kingdom and all that other stuff. Walt Disney was an Advent racist and an anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? So these are the roots that these companies are rooted in. You know what I mean? And then you act surprised when you see some dumb shit like this. You know what? And to take it a step further, and this is my opinion because everything I just said was a fact. But what my opinion is this. What we're watching a select group of people try to emasculate men and defeminize women. And watching women walk down the street in a skirt or a dress or high heels is somehow an affront to femininity.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that. Like wearing a pantsuit somehow makes you more of a woman whereas wearing high heels and a dress makes you less of a woman.
But then
I
applaud a
don't
man for
understand
walking
that.
down the street in high heels and a dress.
I don't get it. But what we're watching is a two-pronged frontal assault on everything in our society that makes us or made us who we are. And I don't agree with it. I don't eat M&Ms any damn way, so I don't give a shit what Mars does. And I don't go to Disney World. I like Universal Studios better.
There you go.
So as far as I'm concerned, so at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference or a hill of beans to me. But don't think that we're not paying attention to what you're doing, wokeism, cult, because we are.
There you go.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay for inclusivity. Good job, Rob. No, I think it's okay for inclusivity. I think that's the driving force. That's the catalyst. Like people want to be included, and so it's kind of like that's the catalyst for this kind of action. But actually, I don't know who said it. I think Trent said it. Like it's really the reverse effect because you're trying to say that in order for all women to feel included, you have to switch her dress to a pants outfit. Well, that's stupid because I have dresses and pants in my closet. And I know women who are lesbians and bisexual who wear dresses and pants. And I know trans who have dresses and pants. So that really makes no sense. Someone said in a comment, you're really like driving a wedge. It's dividing us instead of bringing us together. So I don't think that was a smart move on their part.
That's good. That's good. That's good comment right there, Miko.
Yeah,
I agree with you, Miko.
I agree with that.
That was good, Miko. Here's the thing. If they really want to be inclusive and everything, then go ahead and lobby for equal pay for women or whatever, legislation.
Right.
This little stuff ain't doing it, right? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna change? It don't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be inclusive, if you want to, they actually do the work. You know what I'm saying? Proposition Congress and all this other stuff. You got the money. You're a big organization. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why we're so focused on these materialistic things, none of which makes you a woman, or whoever, what you wear doesn't make you a woman or a man or anything else for that matter.
Yeah, Trent.
Yeah. I knew it.
It was coming.
Well, I'm just saying, Trent was going up there to New York and shit last week. You know what I mean? And trying to expose the boss's husband and shit. I'm just trying to.
Trying to expose the boss's husband.
Oh man, that was good.
Okay, Roberto.
All right, so essentially, I made and y'all talked about this between the four of y'all. This changing of the garments and everything like that on these characters and everything like that. It almost makes me think like, all right, so now you're trying to say like M&Ms can't wear, they can wear like Eminem, the female Eminem can't wear heels or can wear tennis shoes and heels, and then it's like, all right, well, why you even put heels on one of the male M&Ms, right? Because apparently society is more. No, I'm just saying. Hear me out. Society is very receptive to that, right? Seeing a trans or a man walking down the street with heels on, and they're very receptive to that. So if you're going to be inclusive all the way,
right?
Don't pick and choose and just say, oh, we just got to play. And this is my problem with diversity and inclusion, people. People, I'm about to be very honest about this because when they be talking about diversity and inclusion, they always look at diversity and inclusion as addressing white women. They don't talk about black women. They don't talk about minorities. They don't talk about people with disabilities. They always talk about white women. So like in different organizations, I see, oh yeah, we got to talk about diversity and inclusion. But then you look up there and you say, oh, now we got white women on the board. That's in leadership. But the minorities, people with disabilities, etc., are still down below. So
why
are we really
so surprised?
Why are we really addressing it? Are we really addressing diversity and inclusion?
I just want to know why are you so surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just making a point.
Okay, I was going to say because you're talking about a system that was developed without us in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. It was developed without us in mind. They didn't do it for us. and we have a hell of a hard time trying to break the hell in there as it is right now. So I'm not surprised at all.
But it goes back to what we talked about a couple of weeks ago, when we talked about how critical race theory is being, shunned upon. And I think I just learned this yesterday in the state of Texas. They don't teach about slavery. They don't talk about, you can't talk about the KKK and their history and everything like that. And it's like really?
Virginia too.
It's like, really? Come on.
Florida too, I think.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, are we really going down this path where we want to just, like I said, diversity and inclusion is only applied to certain people? I don't know.
What you trying to say, man? Say it with your chest.
Gotta be careful, Rob. Gotta be careful, Rob.
We're all like, I don't want to be the one to get canceled. Like, let me just.
Right. Right. I gotta be careful, Rob. I gotta be careful.
I got you.
It's crazy because I'm on this. I'm near the tail end of this diversity and inclusion course taken at Stanford, and guess who's teaching it? You guys, 2 white women, and I'm like, how? Huh? Not saying that white women can't teach it, but it's also like you're teaching diversity and inclusion. What about this is diverse from all of the other classes that white women professors are teaching at Stanford? I mean, because
they think as long as they got a woman,
right,
then they hit their quota.
They hit the diversity.
Pale face knows nothing of diversity and inclusion.
I gotta go to Crystal because Crystal,
Are you talking about me?
White woman.
No.
You talking about me, Rob?
What? Well, no. I mean, no, I wasn't, but now I am.
Oh
no, I don't think he was. I don't think he was talking about you, Crystal.
No,
y'all ready to fight?
Crystal was about to go off on him. I was saying, Crystal, let me get your thoughts on this because you have been quiet on this, and I want to get your input on this. And I think when I said Crystal, and right after Rob said that, you might have implied that or thought that he was talking. He wasn't talking about you.
I apologize. No, but I mean, I agree that you're right. Diversity inclusion should be taught by more than just from a white woman's perspective. I mean, as a white woman, and I'm not 100% white, so I have some minority in me. So, I mean, I could relate somewhat on that side as a minority person.
She's stuck now.
All right, Elizabeth Warren, take it easy.
She's stuck now.
But also as a woman, I mean, I think it is important to see all sides of it. Diversity inclusion should include more than just being a woman. It should include minorities. It should include people that are disabled. It should include people with different sexual orientation. I mean, it should be taught from all perspectives and taught the right way. And it should not, we shouldn't erase part of history, and not teach it how it is. I mean, I'm all for teaching how history happened, exactly how it happened. And white people or whoever with their feelings hurt about it, need to get over it. They just need to get over it.
So look,
people need to learn how our country and how the world came to be,
I mean, this ain't anything new, though. I mean, if you look at, like, we talking about them trying to, not teach about slavery or anything and kind of getting rid of the CRT and stuff like that. I mean, this isn't anything new. The United Daughters of the Confederacy, they wrote the textbooks, in the South.
Yep.
And, and so they chose what to present to their children or whatever, right? And so this isn't anything new. I think this is just an extension of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell y'all a story. A couple months ago, I had brought up an issue about minority men not being in power or leadership or being in leadership within the agency. And, I was pretty much told by a white woman that diversity and inclusion does not really apply to minority men because you still have a leg up on women because you're a male. And I said, well,
a black male?
Yeah. This is what I told. And
what
I
an
said,
idiot.
And I said, wait, what? I said, we do realize that white men run everything around here, right? That's just how it is. And I just questioned it. And apparently I was told that, because I'm a male, I still have a leg up on the competition as far as women. And I was just taking a step back because I was like, you would get promoted over me because you're a white woman. Because diversity, because diversity and inclusion.
You're a man.
Exactly. All right.
Well,
you
know what?
I'll tell you this. I just had this conversation not too long ago with somebody where I was talking about a lot of minority men and a lot of black people in general make it into these organizations. And they have to go through, let's use the U.S. Marshals, for example. I have a friend of mine that was a deputy director of the U.S. Marshals. Now, there's not a lot of U.S. Marshals across this country. There's maybe 60 or 70 of them. All right. Out of them, how many do you think of them?
142.
All right. Well, there's 142 U.S. Marshals. It's not a lot. So out of those 142 that you gave me, how many of them do you think are black males? Not a lot. For a black male to make it to what?
0.5%.
Whatever. So with that being said, getting down to the nitty and the gritty of it, how many times do you think that those guys bust down doors in order to make it easier for the U.S. Marshal Service to hire more minorities into its ranks? The chances are probably zero. So you've got on one hand, you've got a white woman telling you that you being black is not enough of a fucking minority,
right?
To claim minority status, right? And then you've got, on the other hand, you've got black people that are in the same organization that don't do anything to help their minority brothers and sisters get into that organization and affect change from the inside out. So when you want to take a point the finger, it's like almost like you're pointing the finger at at each other.
Yep. And this is the whole, and this all goes back to our topic about wokeism and how wokeism tries to address certain things, but it always turns back. And when they say they want to address certain things, they always, it's like they start out this grand scheme, like we got to address certain things, and then it always narrows down into and triangulates into one specific area. And we were just hitting on that. All right, man. Look, man, appreciate that segment, man. That was a good segment, man. Good talk from the board, man. Good job, man. But y'all know what time it is, boy. Ooh, buckle up. Ain't no telling what y'all gonna hear from Rob.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Roberto's rant.
Oh shit.
And just for the record, there's 94 U.S. Marshals. So
it's actually
let's see.
It's actually 142, bro.
It's actually 94. I just looked it up.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all got different browsers.
No.
There's 94 U.S. Marshals and 3,492 deputy U.S. Marshals.
Somebody using Bing. Somebody using Google.
I'll talk to you after the show, Rob. I get you after the show. Trust me. But go ahead with your rant, bro.
That is his rant.
Miko, I like your other top better. So anyway, let's see. Thursday, the United States Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer announced that he has plans to retire. While this is a good thing, allowing judges that are appointed for life the opportunity to spend more time with their friends and families and enjoy everything that they worked for their entire lives, we have to take a little bit more of a notice to this particular situation involving Justice Breyer. Supreme Court justices are appointed by the sitting president and confirmed, which means voted on, by the Senate. The decisions made by the 9-member bench are usually final and binding. The political party that appoints the judge normally votes along the lines of whoever put them in that position, so whatever party has the most appointments usually wins. President Biden announced that he wants to install a black female into the position. And while I would normally not have a problem with what he said, I do with this one. There's an entire litany of reasons why I have a problem with what it is that Biden said. And allow me to point out how this Supreme Court shit is all just a charade to us regular folks. The Washington Post printed an article 2 days ago on January 29th, 2022. It was written by Matt Visor. Representative Mondaire Jones, a Democrat from New York, who last April became the first member of Congress to call on Breyer to retire. And he said, and I quote, "I don't like talking about it because it's a sensitive subject. People who adored Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but the fact is, due to the decisions or non-decisions that Justice Ginsburg made around her retirement by her, we got stuck with Justice Amy Coney Barrett." So basically speaking, the Democrat Party went after their own judge and spent months and buku dollars trying to force him into retirement. Why? Because they knew that Biden was a bumbling idiot and Kamala Harris was out of her league. Later, the botched extraction of Afghanistan, the failure at the southern border, economic crash, that little but mighty word called inflation, the Blue Cape dynamic duo is poised to lose the midterms in 2022, and thereby having a chance to lose the Senate in November. The Republicans could stop cold any confirmation of a Democrat appointee in the next 3 years. So yes, if Breyer was going to retire, he would have to do so now to give the Democrats the opportunity to install their person for his replacement, or run the risk of losing the court forever. Well, at least for a generation. Now, black folks, we're making it way too easy for these politicians to say our names. And when I say that, I mean, we all know that they only mention the color of our skin when they want something like to be elected. But here we go with the black woman appointment shit. They will pretend that the nomination of a black woman is going to finally put the last nail in the coffin of the Republican racism claims. But the fact is, on March 15th, 2019, then President Donald Trump, excuse me, let me interrupt this. I said his name, started choking.
COVID.
Hey, you all right, bro?
It's because you said Trump name. Sorry.
I know.
You all right, bro?
Oh, wow.
You
Put
good?
your hands up.
I got.
Hey man, look, hey man, take a break, dog, take a break. If you ain't
good,
you ain't good.
I got a little too hyped. Oh my God! All right.
You all right?
So, yeah, I'm good. I just swallowed wrong.
Ooh.
I can't do this myself. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be, all right. So on March 15th, 2019, which happens to be my birthday, the President Donald Trump, a Republican, and my mother's birthday, happy birthday, Mom, for the Northern District of Texas, he was going to appoint Ada E. Brown, the United States District Judge. And guess what? She's black. The same Democrats that preached about inclusion and diversity are the same ones who voted against her. Those were Chuck Schumer, Rich Blumenthal, Kirsten Gillibrand, so on and so forth. These people feel too comfortable invoking the color of our skin, y'all, and they're getting too comfortable and adept at wielding that racism sword. Instead of voting for the best available person for the job, we're subjected to hearing about skin color. Everything is the color of skin. And it's always the people who have no skin color that are parading us melanated people up and down the street screaming, "Look at these victims." The right pick for this position should be made off of merit. Shouldn't matter the color of their skin, their sex, their religion, none of that. When did we start doing affirmative action hires for the most powerful positions and offices in the land? Kamala Harris was picked because she was black. And instead of getting an accomplished vice president who's capable, we got an abject failure. Stop getting so fucking comfortable letting the color of our skin come out of people's mouths. Start looking for the best person for the job.
So I got a question. Like, what is the problem that you have? Because I've heard
my problem.
I heard like
my problem is that.
Swallow.
You okay?
You all right?
For real,
some water, man. Hydrate.
Nah, I got bourbon. Right, that's better. Yeah, what I'm saying is my problem is that as soon as we heard that Breyer was retiring, the very first words out of Joe Biden's mouth is "black woman, black woman." He shouldn't have been comfortable enough to say that shit. What he should have said is, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the books, look at the best available person, and if we have a person of color or a minority, we will deeply consider that. This is the Supreme Court. This isn't a fucking joke. These people are going to affect our decisions in our lives for the next generation.
So you're
And
So I
what
got
I'm
a
saying
couple.
is,
Hold on. So I got a couple of things. I got a couple of things.
go before,
So
bro.
I agree with you on the always invoking black people, stuff like that for political reasons. But one, the reason why he said he's going to put a black Supreme Court nominee on a black woman Supreme Court nominee on the court is because James Clyburn told him to say that and do that during the campaign in order for him to get his endorsement. James Clyburn is a black man, right?
South Carolina,
So,
right?
yeah. So Joe Biden, the reason why, because and and you can look this up. It's all facts. Apparently, Joe Biden was supposed to say it in a debate, and he didn't. And so James Clyburn actually went back there during a break and told him, remember your promise to me or whatever, in order for you to get an endorsement. So then Joe Biden made the claim during the debate that he was going to nominate a black woman. So this was actually a black man that made Joe Biden do this in order for him to get his endorsement so he can win the primary, right? Number two, right? Ronald Reagan actually said that he wanted to appoint a woman to the Supreme Court. He made that comment, right? He stated that. And so, if we were talking about, minorities and inclusion. A woman is a minority. He invoked her gender in order, for political reasons. Also, Reagan also it came to light that he picked Anthony Scalia because he was Italian. And so this has always happened. This is always going on. I don't agree. I agree with you, Rob, where it's saying we shouldn't be invoking, black and melanated and all this other stuff for political points. But everybody has done it. And on this instance, the reason why Joe Biden did it, don't get it twisted. I don't like Joe Biden, but the reason why he did it is because a black man told him to do it.
So that makes it right.
I'm not saying it makes it right, but you went after Joe Biden because you were like he said black he was comfortable saying black woman on the Supreme Court, but it was because he was forced to say it. And so I'm just giving you some just some facts, whatever. And so I'm saying everybody has done it, and it doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? But we want to jump on Joe Biden again. I'll be the first one to jump on Joe Biden. But if you're gonna jump on Joe Biden, jump on every other president because other presidents have done it, including the conservative, conservative God-like person, Ronald Reagan did it too. So we got to jump on everybody.
You're thinking that I'm jumping on Joe Biden, but he's not the only one I'm criticizing. I'm actually criticizing Chuck Schumer, Gillibrand, and everybody else that voted against a black female appointment, where they want to come out right now and start claiming,
you're jumping on Democrats. You're jumping on Democrats. And so if you're going to jump on Democrats, jump on Republicans because they did the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that they didn't say it or they didn't do it. What I'm saying is that when they did it, like, for example, getting rid of the filibuster, the president of the Senate back in 1994, whoever the hell that was a Republican. And he was one of the very first people to step forward to try to get rid of the filibuster to stop the Democrats.
It was Tip O'Neill, I think. Yeah.
In 94?
Okay. Was it Tip O'Neill?
So,
I can't remember.
Tip O'Neill was under Ronald Reagan in the 80s. But I mean, I understand where you're going. But what I'm saying is I'm just against it as much as a Republican did it, as much as I am a Democrat, is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is just because a Republican did it doesn't make it okay that a Democrat does it, or vice versa. I just want the best person in there for the job. That's all I want.
And what if the best person for the job is that black woman, or
then she should get
some other minority that would otherwise not get an opportunity?
Why has it got to be a minority, Crystal? That's
because representation matters.
Exactly.
We have to have a seat at the table. It has to be a minority.
We have to have a seat at the table?
Yeah, representation matters.
You guys said the same shit about Clarence Thomas, and guess what? He barely got through the damn Senate by the skin of his teeth. But it's because he's a Republican.
When it's a white man after white man after white man,
harassment.
Yeah, and so was Gorsuch and everybody else that was accused of some shit that happened 25 years ago they couldn't prove.
Well, I think they proved that with Anita, but
not Gorsuch, but Kavanaugh. Not Gorsuch, but Kavanaugh.
I'm sorry. You got it, Trent.
So I'm confused, Rob, because this last segment that we just had prior to coming to your segment, you were talking about diversity and inclusion, and you had issues with the matter of diversity and inclusion, looking at specific people, such as white women being put in places. Now, you're saying somewhat of the opposite, in my opinion, from what I understand. And if I'm misunderstanding, please let me know. But I feel like I do understand your point when you say that maybe Joe Biden probably shouldn't have came out and said black woman. He should have just said the most qualified individual, and behind doors went ahead and did his vetting like he would have done.
He boxed himself in, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's what you're trying to say, and I agree.
That's not what I'm trying to say. That's what I said.
Oh
you ain't say it like that though, bro. You ain't say it like that. You said it in a different way, and that's
because you said it. I never said that.
No, you sizzled mother. No, I'm trying to get this thing down because the way you talk, like I said, bruh, the way you talk and the way you present information, people automatically tune it out because it's coming out in a different tone.
Automatically.
Hold on, I finished talking. So when it comes out in a different tone, people just say, all right, I don't want to hear what you got to say. So I'm sitting here trying to understand what you were saying because just the last segment, your ass sat over there, leaned back in your chair with your funky ass cigar and your little glass of scotch that you almost choked on, and was talking about how diversity and inclusion shouldn't only matter about certain white women. That's what you said.
It's not scotch, it's bourbon.
Well, it don't matter, god dang it. I don't want.
Well, I mean, you want to sit up here and be factual, be factual.
Anyway,
my thing is,
you
you brought up Schumer and Gillibrand voting against the black woman when it was Trump, right? I think that they voting against anybody that Trump was going to put on the bench because
they said that. I said they said that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So it didn't matter who Trump.
Where's that diversity and inclusion at though? They trying to ram down everybody's throat.
No.
It's a party line thing.
This is apples and oranges. The reason why they voted against anybody that Trump was going to put on was because obviously it was going to tilt the balance, which it did to 6-3. So of course the other opposition is going to vote against anybody they put against it. That's politics, bro. So you can't say it's because they voted against a black woman and now you're attacking them. It was because they were going to vote against anybody. They were that's what the opposition is supposed to do.
Well,
that's what they're supposed
first
to do.
off, Ada Brown wasn't being nominated to the Supreme Court. She was being appointed to the Northern District of Texas.
Whatever it is.
Right. So she was a federal judge being appointed to the Northern District.
I thought you said Supreme Court, but whatever you said. Anyway.
All right, yo, man, give it up for Rob's rant. Oh. My bad. That was my bad. I pressed the wrong button. All right, yo, check it out, man. Birmingham, Alabama, man. Birmingham, Alabama. County schools. Teacher. All right, so 200 Birmingham City Birmingham City school employees were out sick Wednesday, according to the district's public information officer. And apparently, they were all on Zoom conducting a meeting to talk about, this walkout and everything like that. And apparently, this individual, it was a teacher, reportedly or supposedly, it seems that she was having relations on Zoom with her significant other, whoever, and it was captured on video. People posted about it. People talked about it. Talked about it. Went on for a few minutes. Here's the thing. Fact of the matter is, people don't act like they don't know when their camera's on.
Right.
She knew her camera was on. Now she just, but she did, she did mess this up for all 199 other Birmingham City school employees because they were all supposed to be sick.
Wow.
She ain't sick.
Let's not spice it up.
I'm just saying she's not sick. She definitely getting in. She's not sick. So
she's getting her medicine.
Getting that vitamin D.
Okay. Gotta spice it up a little bit. Go off about that vitamin D, Chris.
Oh man. Look at Billy Rock.
I'm just sitting here listening to everybody that don't have sex giggle like a bunch of school children.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I feel attacked.
Now, listen, I get that ass in front of the president. I don't give a fuck who watching. If I want it, I'm gonna take it.
Wait, what?
What kind of culture is that?
Hold on.
Yeah, culture ain't got nothing to do with procreation.
Nah, because you just said when you want it, you gonna take it. Like what?
Yeah,
that's
wokeism.
That's what we talking about.
It's a bad culture.
Yeah, why don't y'all have a protest over that?
They gonna protest the show now because of your ass. They gonna be like, Rob's on the show talking about grab him by the.
He gonna take it.
He gonna take it. When
That's
he wants
why he ain't come against Bill Cosby.
Well,
that's why
that was his role model. Remember?
That's his role model. He got a whole bucket of Spanish fly back there.
A bucket? Shit, I'd make that shit in my kitchen.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Rape revival. Rape culture.
Anyway,
this is going off the rail.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're still fucking here. Okay.
Oh, for real?
Sorry. I stole it from Trent, who stole it from Rob. My bad.
Who stole it from Trump?
I took it from Trent.
All right, yo,
when are we gonna do that that joint after the show where we talk for like a half an hour? I missed that.
I mean, we can do it today, but I don't. I know y'all got y'all time. Trent, you want to stay on for a little bit?
I'll stay on for a few more minutes.
All right, so Crystal, you want to stay on for a little bit?
I'm down.
Miko, you want to stay on for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so look, man. What my plans are?
Because I know what your plans is.
You gotta get that vitamin D.
Hey, yo, look, check it out, man. So look, we gonna cut because we already kind of like just doing our own thing right now. Because
Crystal said she's sick.
She's sick.
She gonna get her foot. Yo, she gonna.
Why y'all keep?
She gonna get her feet rubbed and shit on camera in a few minutes.
That's okay.
She probably
I'll do
is.
that if I want to.
OnlyFans, get an OnlyFans for those feet, girl.
Ew.
Oh,
no.
I mean, she will make money. Because there are people that love feet. She will make cash.
I took it too far. My bad.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm
People
doing
like
all that.
feet. People like feet. Okay.
I know Rob is not up here showing his damn feet.
Ew.
Ew.
What is that?
That's what Chris
I'm about to say, what you got on your sock? How you got trash on the bottom of your sock, bro?
Hey,
crust on it.
yo, my Instagram name changed, man. It's Diesel Weasel.
Oh, that's right. Diesel Weasel.
Hey, yo,
come on, man.
we coming.
Come on.
We coming right back. All right, so stay tuned. Follow us on Facebook. Comfortable doing comfortable that talk. We're gonna stay on for about 30 minutes. All right, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna stop it. Not on here, but anyway, Instagram. Comfortable doing comfortable that talk. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yo, man, we be right back.
I'm gonna change my shirt real quick.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I need another.
Hey, yo, we coming right back. We coming right back.
Right back.
We coming right back.
Right back.
I just gotta. We coming right back.
Yeah.
Flintstone feet. That's what Kathy said about your feet, Rob. Flintstone feet.
Flintstone feet. That's fucked up. All right, Kathy.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Got some monkey paws.
All right, yo.